Good morning, guys. Welcome to math class. Place the first value. Page 181 is our topic today for this week. The problem. Victor took 144 photos on a digital camera. 144 photos. The photos are to be placed equally among 6 photo albums. Remember, the photo albums are like books, and we introduce the photos in pages, and then we can see them, and that's a way to conserve our photos. How many photos will be on each album? Example 1 says divide 144 by 6. Okay, the number of pictures divided by the number of photo albums. Here, the first, let's answer these questions. The first question says, underline what you are asked to find. What do we have to find, class? What do we have to find in this problem? What we don't know, or what are we gonna do? What, Adriana? What are we gonna do? Gabriel, show me your book.
Divide.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna divide because we want to find what?
Equal to number.
We want to find what do we want to find in this problem? We need to find how many photos will be in each album. What you are asked to find, this one, the question, that's what we need to find. So you have to underline the question, underline the question. Then the next one says circle what you need to use. What do we need to use in order to find the answer? What do we need to use from the problem here?
Divide 144. We see
by divide 144 by 6. Exactly. That's what we need. This is the information we need. Step 1, use place value to place the first digit. Okay. 100 cannot be shared among 6 groups. This is 100, this one. It's like a rectangle and it has 10 longs. These one are 1, 2, 3, 4 longs. That's the name of that figure. This is a long. Okay. Long, 4 longs. And I have 100, but this 100 cannot be divided among 6 groups. So we need to regroup. Cannot be shared among 6 groups without regrouping. Regroup, it's separate, or rename the 100 into 10 tens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, each of these longs represent 10 units. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So here we have represented 144 photos. Now, regroup 100 as 10 ones. Now there are, how many tens do I have in total? Now, how many? Tens. How many tens do I have now? How many tens? How many tens do I have now? How many, guys? Which ones are the tens?
6.
I have 6. Only 6. Only 6. I have only 6.
Now you have 10.
10. I have 10 here. Here, have 10. 10 tens, right? So I have, but the question is, how many do I have in total now? In total, including all the tens. These tens is 100 regrouping into 10 tens. But the problems, the total number of photos is 144. If you said that I have only 10 tens, so it means I have only 100. Just 100 photos? Or there are more?
110 photos.
110 is this is 10 plus one more, 11. I have only 11 tens. Up to here. 11 tens is up to here. Just these ones. I have only those. How many do I have in total? You have to count the longs there. Count them, please. Count them. Count the longs. Count, class. Wake up, please. It's class time. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it says in total. So all of them. And these one are tens also. 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I have now 14 tens because I have to count all of them, and there are 14. At the beginning, I had only 4, but I regrouped 100 into 10 ones. So 4 plus 10, 14. 10 of that regrouping. Now, the first digits of the quotient will be in the tens positions. Let me look for the page, correct page. Will be in the tens position. Here, in the tens place. That's what you have to write here, tens. Now, step 2, divide the tens. 1 is less than 6. 1 is less than 6. We cannot divide 1 by 6. So we are going to work with the first 2 digits, 14. Now, 14 divided by 6. We had a number 2 here. 6 times 2 equals?
12.
12, exactly. 12. Now we have to subtract. 14 divided by, no, sorry, 14 minus 12.
2.
14 minus 12, 2. Okay. Now, what do I have to do?
We have to divide the 1.
Which one? Which one? What is the next step?
Divide the ones.
The ones. Oh. Someone says divide the 1. But in the place value positions, it's not 1, ones with S, ones. Okay, what number is in the ones position?
That's what I said.
Ones, divide the ones. Okay. In the step 3, we're gonna divide the ones. Regroup, we have to regroup 2 tens as 20 ones. these 2 tens. Now, we are going to have 20 tens, 21s, sorry, plus 4 ones equals 24. That's what I have here. So we have to divide 24 ones by 6, right? 24 divided by 6, that's what we have now in this step 3. And look, the book has a number 4 here. 6 times 4, class?
8.
6 times 4 is now subtraction. I think you're subtracting.
24.
24, exactly. 24. 24 minus 24?
0.
0. 0. So what we did, we multiply 6 times 4 ones, and then we subtract 24 ones minus 24 ones. And 0, check, says 0 ones cannot be shared among 6 groups. That's our leftover. So there will be how many pictures in each album? How many photos in each album?
24.
24, exactly. 24 photos will be shared among or equally among 6 photo albums. The 24 is not the number here at the bottom, is the quotient we got here, 24. Okay, Alan, in your book, are you working? Okay, now let's work in the next page. Let's work in the next page. Who is copying this? We completed. We need to continue working on the next page.
Yes, miss.
Yeah. What about Maria
Yeah.
Fernanda? Did you finish, Maria Fernanda?
Yes, miss.
Excellent job. Sebastian? Sebastian, did you finish?
No.
Not yet. Okay. Let me know when you finish, please. On the next page, we have an example 2. We have another division. 287 divided by 2. 2. Table of 2 is easy, right? Very easy. I am trying to check up who is not connected. Okay. Finish, Sebastian?
Yes.
Okay. $287 divided by 2. Omar has 287 photographs of animals. If he wants to put the photos in 2 groups of the same size, how many photos will be in each group? Step 1, use place value to place the first digit. Look at the 100. At the hundreds in 287. 200 can be shared between 2 groups. Yeah, how many hundreds? If you have 2 groups, imagine you and your brother are going to receive money. Your mother has 200 lempiras. How many lempiras are you going to receive? Each of the two brothers or sisters, the siblings. Siblings, that's the correct word. Siblings is a word that includes brothers and sisters. Okay, because you cannot say I cannot say I have 5 brothers, because only 3 are boys and 2 are girls. So I cannot combine them using the word brothers. I can combine them using siblings, brothers and sisters. Okay, so if your mom has 200 lempiras and she's going to divide the money between you and your brother or sister, how much money are you going to receive?
100.
100, right? 100 for you and 100 for your sister or brother.
Yes, well, in that case, I have 2 sisters, so I will have 50 lempiras, and my sister, my other sister, 50, and the big one, 100.
100. Yeah, because you are 3 sisters. Okay. So the question here says, or the sentence says 200 can be shared between 2 groups. Yes, it can be shared between 2 groups. It is possible. So we don't need to regroup the hundreds. We just, we are gonna divide. So the first digit on the quotient will be in the 100 position. It would be in the 100th position. That's what you have to write here on the first line. 100th place. Step 2, divide the hundreds. Divide the hundreds. 2, so let's mark the first digit we're gonna work with. 2, the number 2. We got a 1 here. 2 hundreds divided by 2. We have a 1. 2 times 1. 2 times 1, guys. 2 times 1. 2. And I was saying at the beginning of the problem that the table of 2 is the easiest one. You are not answering. Okay, 2 times 1 equals 2. 2 minus 2?
0.
0. So that's what we did here. We subtract 200 minus 200. 0 hundreds are left. Okay, step 3, divide the tens. So we have to write down the number 8 next to the 0. Now we have 8. 8 divided by 2. Divide 8 tens.
4.
4. The book gives us this 4. 2 times 4. So we multiply 2 times 4 equals 8. Remember that you have to align the numbers. Align the numbers. En líneas, en la columna. So we have to subtract 8 tens minus 8 tens. 0 tens are left. Our remainder so far is 0. Step 4. Step 4, divide the ones. So we finally are going to work with the ones. We have to divide 7 ones by what? Divide 7 ones by what? Guys, we are dividing by what number? By
7.
We are divided by 7. 287 by 7. Like that. This division is by 7. 287 divided by 7. That's our exercise. You are not listening to me, I think. I said that our divisions is 287 divided by 7. Is that correct? No? Yes?
No.
What we are dividing by what number? We are dividing by?
2.
By 2, exactly. So we have to divide 7 ones by 2. Actually, this one doesn't look like a 2. Okay, this one is a better number 2. So the problem has a number 3 here. 2 times 3. 2 times 3. Table 2. 6. 7 minus 6. 1. So we multiply 2 times 3. 2 times 3. We subtract 7 ones minus 6 ones. One cannot be equally shared between 2 groups. So there will be how many photos in each group?
6.
6 photos. There are
0.
287 photos. 287 photos to be divided equally among 2 groups. And you said that each group has 0 photos. Does that make sense? Analyze your answer. 0 photos in each group, but there are 287. 0 photos? How many? We already got the answer. In the division. How many? There are 287 photos. What number? 60.
24.
24. But the answer is in the division. What is the division? This one. That is the division. In the division, you have the answer. What is the answer?
6. 1.
6. I'm worried because this is not the first time we divide. Where do you write the answer in a division? What is the answer? The division has 4 parts. The dividend, the divisor, the quotient, and sometimes divisions as remainder. One of these, part of the division, is the answer. What is this? What is it? Dividend, divisor, quotients, or remainder. What is the answer?
The quotient.
The quotient. And what is the quotient in here? What number?
Quotient is.
Yeah.
The quotient is. What is 143.
Yes, 143 photos will be in each group with 1 photo left, which is this leftover. Leftover. This week you have a worksheet as a homework. The homework has 12 divisions. You can print the page. You can copy the divisions in your notebook, but you have to write clear and organized. You have to show procedure. This is the procedure of the division. Because if the division says 287 divided by 2, and you copy here, because this is what sometimes happens. You copy here and you say 143 punto, we had a 0.5. If you write a decimal number, means you use a calculator. Porque yo no les he enseñado a dividir con decimal. Hasta ahí, no. And you got no procedure, nothing here, nothing. So you lose points because I need to see how you divide I need to see, I need to be sure if you are really understanding the vision. And I'm surprised also because today you are very quiet. I think you are still asleep. You're not awake completely. You're not completely awake. Okay, finished?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so thank you for your attention. If you already copy everything, you can dismiss the class. See you after recess.